Dear students, welcome to 10th class Social Science, Chapter 1, Online Classes. In the last class, we discussed about Ashoka and his policy of Dhamma. Today, we are going to learn about Inscriptions of Ashoka. Ashoka started a new work to inscribe or to write all the policies which were followed by him on the rocks. These writings are known as Ashoka's inscriptions. From different parts of our country, we got the inscriptions of Ashoka. Now on the screen we can see one map of ancient India where we got edicts of Ashoka, or it shows the boundaries of Ashoka, and with that one the edicts from different parts of the country we got his orders or his edicts. That places are marked there on the map. Ashoka was the first Indian ruler who used inscriptions to mention his orders. He used Rbse script to write inscriptions. Most of the inscriptions are in Rbse script. Mansehra and Shabasgiri inscriptions are in Kharoshthi script. Two scripts were used by Ashoka. First one or most important one, it is Rbse script, and in Mansehra and Shabasgiri he used Kharoshthi script. Ashoka started his writing of inscriptions with the inspiration of Iranian king Darius I or Dara. We got one inscription from Tupra. In this one 7 edicts were there. Or this one it is brought from Tupra to Delhi. One pillar brought from Tupra to Delhi. 7 edicts have been inscribed. And Greek king Antiochus I, we already discussed about Antiochus I and his Diamachus. This one, he was mentioned in the 2nd and 3rd edicts of Ashoka. Now on the screen you can see the picture of one person. His name is James Prinsep. This James Prinsep was the first person who got success in reading Ashoka's inscriptions. James Prinsep was the founding author of journal named Asiatic Society of Bengal, and this organization named Asiatic Society of Bengal worked for the reconstruction of ancient Indian history. This name of James Prinsep is very important. He was the first person who deciphered or who read or who translated these scripts of Ashoka or inscriptions of Ashoka. Mauryan Empire after Ashoka. Ashoka died in 232 BC after the long rule of 40 years. After Ashoka, his successors were very weak. They ruled only for next 50 years. Kunal became the king after Ashoka, titled as Dharma Vivardhana. And this Kunal was blind, so power was in the hands of his own son Samprati. As per Rajatarangani, Jalukha was the ruler of Kashmir during this period. As per Taranad inscription, Veerasena, the son of Ashoka, became independent ruler of Gandhara. And after Kunal, Dasharad, his son Dasharad also ruled Magadha, and he donated land to Nagarjuna caves to Ajvigas. Ajvigas were a section of Buddhist monks. In charity, he gave Nagarjuna caves to these Ajvigas. The last Mauryan ruler was Brahadrat. He was killed by Pushyamutra Shunga. He was assassinated by Pushyamutra Shunga, who was the founder of Shunga dynasty. Dear students, we are going to conclude today's session on edicts of Ashoka. We said that Ashoka was the first Indian ruler who addressed his subjects through edicts. He got this idea, or he was inspired by Darius I of Iran. We said that most of his edicts were in Brahmi script except Mansara and Shabajgadi, which were in Kharosthi script. And we said that James Princip was the first person who successfully interpreted or read the Ashoka's inscriptions. After that, we discussed about the decline of Mauryan Empire, and we said that Mauryans came to an end within 50 years after the death of Ashoka. Ashoka was followed by Kunala, who was blind, and the power was in the hands of his son Samprati. During his time, Kashmir was ruled by Jalok and Virasena ruled Gandhara. In this way, empire began to disintegrate, and within 50 years or by 185, this empire came to an end. I expect you understand all the details about the Mauryan Empire through the last 3 videos. First one was about Chandragupta Maurya and Bindusara, and second one was about Ashoka, and third one it is Ashoka's edicts. And now in the next video we will discuss about Mauryan administration. If you have any doubt, you can connect me through the study online school application or my YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.